With the enemy, because he is trying to find every window, every open door. When you are in a relationship, the thing about it is you have to know what's too far. What are your triggers? You got to know that God is big on his senses. He says, taste and see that the Lord is good. And you sit up there like, I want to taste and see if he is good. No, the thing about it is, yes, God has those senses that you have. They are natural. They're supposed to happen. But in the right timing. And so if you know that certain things you cannot do or you're going to go all the way, then you have to stop.
That's right.
You have to listen to the Holy Spirit when he's telling you, hey, pause, rewind, get up. There was several times where I was in a relationship and I've been kept. So by this time, I think it was like 3 years, I had been kept. And I told the Lord, like, Lord, I'm going to keep this vow. Because my first original goal was to wait till I was married. Then, you know, that best friend, yeah, that happened. And I was like, Lord, I'm sorry. You know, and so I really dedicated myself back to him. But my pressure points, I had to know. Because there were several times where men start getting strong. Oh, snap. No, you have to know what's their pressure points. What's his, what's yours. If you're going to have a successful relationship and you want to lead to marriage, because I put it this way. Before you get married, the enemy is trying to do everything in his power for you to have sex. But then once you get married, he's trying to do everything in his power to get you to stop it. And so the thing about it is you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Yes, you love that person. That's great. But sometimes we get so caught up on that sex part that we're missing the red flags that God is saying, no, that's not the person for you. Actually, if you look at this, if you look at that, but you're looking at that physical attraction, but you're not paying attention that it's about to be some chaos and some mess because there's some demons that's lying dormant inside of him, and I'm trying to show you. Or there's some demons that's lying dormant inside of her, and she's not trying to get rid of them. So all y'all gonna do is just make a whole bunch of mess. So a lot of times this world has tried to program our minds that sex is the most important thing. And it's like, it's everywhere and that's all we need, but that's not the case.
That's right.
If you don't have that spiritual connection with that person, when stuff starts lopsiding and falling down, you're going to be miserable. And what always happens, you got to think about it. Think of some of these married couples that just got married. We all know one of them where all of a sudden they're like, oh, I think I made a mistake. And then all of a sudden now they're going back to the person who they thought they should have chosen in the first place. Like, oh, but what do you think about this? Well, technically I can get it annulled and stuff. No, that's the enemy. And then the thing about it was you were so caught up on that physical attraction that you realized that maybe you did. But God honored marriage and all that good stuff, so I ain't telling nobody to get divorced. I'm just saying, for those of you who are waiting to get to that place, don't be ignorant to the enemy's devices. He's literally trying, and you have to know your pressure points. You have to know, okay, I can't do this. You can't touch me here. Set boundaries in your relationships. No, okay, no, we can't lay butt to chest. No, nothing can prick me. No, nothing. You know, you have to know. And you cannot be scared or shy or nothing like that. You have to be blunt and honest about who you are. If you know you are sensitive, then say it. I'm sensitive, so we can't hug too close. So you can't press up against nothing. Like, you can't breathe over here. Like, it's just certain things. You know yourself. So be honest. Like, people always, I can't stand it when people are like, I don't know what happened, it just happened. No, you lying. You thought about it the entire time. You thought about it before you got there. That's how you had the right underwear on. That's why he was smelling a certain way. Like, don't play games, okay? All right, amen.
Anybody else want to chime in?